Hey guys, this is Dantissima and this is a little small guide on how to install the sugar and spice mod. I've noticed that people are struggling with installing this. I decided to make a little video and I'll be doing this going forward for most, if not all of my mods. So first step, because it's going to be a quick and easy video, is to go to my Patreon and download the sugar and spice mod. You can find it under sugar and spice core, and you guys can see here on my Patreon. If you scroll down, you will see it as a zip file. Please note that you cannot put zip files in your folder, your mods folder, okay? You need to extract it. So you download the zip file and you put it into your mods folder. So this is the zip file here. So what I'll show you guys what it looks like in the folder. So this is the folder. So my mod, as the sugar and spice mod, has different modules. So please pick the one that you want and the one that you don't want. Another quick note is to make sure that you download lot 51 core. Please make sure you have downloaded the lot 51 core, please. Thank you very much. Make sure you have the most recent version, which is 1.27.1, that was released on January 14th, 2025. If you are watching this after there's been an update, please download the most recent version. Thank you so much. So we're going to go back to this. So this is our file, and we're going to go back to our folder, and we're going to unzip this. Use whatever program you use. I've obviously got WinRAR, so that's what I'm using. I'm going to delete that because I don't need it. And then if I'm keeping everything, please note that there's the folder inside the folder, so please make sure you go to this part. Okay, so don't just copy it from here and put it in your mods folder. I'll tell you the reason why. So you copy this part and you put it into your mods folder like so. So the reason why you cannot have two folders is because this mod has a TS4 script file, and TS4 script files cannot be more than one folder deep. This would have been two folders. So if you've done that, please revert back and make sure it's only one folder deep. So this is the tutorial, so I'm going to keep everything in. If you don't want everything, delete any of these four, but keep these two. These two are essential to the mod, and then delete, remove whatever you want to do with the rest of this four, but please keep this too. Once you have done that, now we will launch the game. We have now loaded in game, and we are playing with a sim that only has 20,000 simoleon in the household. When you load into your game, especially if it's whether it's a new file, a new save, or old save, it does not really matter. Please don't enable the mod straight away. Give it time to load into your game. Let your game play for like a few seconds, a few minutes if you want to. Just let it marinate, okay? Let the mod marinate in your game before we go forward with that. So now that it's done, the game has loaded a bit. What we're gonna do is turn on our cheats. Mine is automatically on. Testing cheats true, and then cheats are enabled. We are then going to shift and left click on the sim, and once you do that, you will see the sugar and spice mod, so you can enable it right here, as you can see. So now you can enable the mod, and this is where you pick who you want to play as. So this is going to be Sugar Baby, and we have done so. Everything should be working, so you would just go to your paraments, just double check, and this is the sugar and spice mod. Obviously I've got another mod that's stopping it from showing at the moment, but that is out. You enable the sugar and spice mod. Please make sure you follow this step by step. If you're getting any issues, please let me know. It could be that the mod has chosen your sim to be a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy. It shouldn't happen, but by the odd chance if it does, because I have edited this file to make sure it should not happen, anyone that is the only person that gets assigned sugar daddy or a sugar mommy is someone that's got 100,000 simoleons in their account. Anyone lower than that will not be assigned a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy. So please make sure you are not playing with a sim that's got loads of money and then you take the money off them and then you'll be like, oh, it should work. It doesn't work like that. The moment the game loads in, it's gonna find any sim that has got over 100,000 simoleons, and it's gonna assign them a sugar daddy or a sugar mommy. For those of you that are saying that when you sign up to be a sugar baby, the network is not coming up with anything, please note, like I said, let the mod marinate. Let the mod select who is going to be a sugar parent and who is not going to be a sugar parent. If you want to assign someone as a sugar baby, you can, as a sugar parent or sugar baby or sugar mommy, you can do that. But please note that your game needs to have a sim that's got at least 100,000 simoleons in their account. This is a must for it to show. If there's no sim in your game with that amount, nothing is going to show up. Okay, so as you guys can see, there is 3 sims in the game with this amount in the account. That's why it's showing them. This will change on a daily basis, because obviously there's some sims that get rich randomly if you have nibbled stories and stuff enabled. But please know, like I said, the sugars need to have 100,000 simoleons in their account for them to be classified as sugar baby, for them to be classified as a sugar mommy or a sugar daddy. If nothing pops up for you, I'm gonna try the sugar mommy side of things. If nothing pops up for you, it's because there's nobody that's been assigned that trait. So please, guys, I am literally begging you. That is the reason. As you guys can see, no one popped up. And that's because there is no sugar mommy in the game. There's no one in the game with 100,000 simoleons quite yet. Okay? So, give the mod time to marinate before you play. Please do not go into your game instantly start playing with it. Please give it time to assign the traits that it needs to assign worldwide. Even if that means you have to wait 5 minutes, please just let it do what it needs to do in the background before anything else. Okay guys, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in my next mod. Thank you. Bye.